What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about two different stories, and they're pretty fun stories. They're good stories, heartwarming stories and whatnot. So let's get into them. And I wanted to talk about these stories because I've been in a slump lately. I haven't been doing as much as I should. I mean, I have no problems financially right now. You know, I can take a break and it won't hurt me, but I really don't have a justified reason to be doing as little as I have been. I mean, again, I've just been a downer lately, and sometimes that happens, you know. Things happen, life happens, and really there's no excuses. So I'm back to grinding. I'm back out and buying stuff to flip, finally listing like I should have been and whatnot. But let's get into these stories. And this first story was, it was a fun day, fun experience. Now, I went to the movies because I was down. I actually went to the movies 3 days in a row. That's unheard of for me. But I went Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and this actually happened on the Saturday. Now, this movie was late at night. It was about 10:30, maybe 10:40 that the movie started, and luckily I can go to the movies last minute because my house is very close to a movie theater. I'm fortunate, and the theater's awesome. It has leather reclining chairs, beer, good food, all some just good atmosphere, a good time there. But anyway, I see the movie. It was a great movie. I believe that night it was actually snowed in. I definitely recommend checking that movie out. Man, that's tough. That's based on facts and whatnot, and that's a story that is worth looking into. But with that being said, I get out of the movie theater. I actually go to a grocery store. Now, mind you, this is like 1 a.m. and I'm like, holy crap. I get out the car and I realize that my wallet was missing. It was totally gone. And the only reason that could have happened was it was at the movie theater and it fell out. So I kind of freak out a little bit, and I have the movie theater number in my cell phone, so I give them a ring. And mind you, it is late enough that I don't believe they have to pick up and whatnot, because I believe the last movie started at like 11 p.m. So I don't know. They pick up. It's this lady. She says, okay, that's unfortunate. What seat were you sitting in? Because this theater is actually assigned seating now, which I like. I enjoy it. You know beforehand exactly where you're sitting. That's kind of nice if you ask me. But anyway, I have the ticket on me. I say the seat number. I tell them the movie that I was in, and they said, I'll meet you out front in a few minutes and I'll let you know if it's there. And I speed to the movie theater, even though there's no one on the road, because I'm freaking out. I just want my wallet. And lo and behold, I go to the door and she's like, is this your wallet? I said, yes it is. Thank you so much. Have an awesome night. She's like, you too. And just think about it. In this world, in this day and age that we're in, a lot of people like to focus on the negativity. A lot of people like to focus on bad things that happen, and there's so many bad people out there. But I don't want to believe that that is the majority. I think most people are good-hearted people, and they're willing to do the right thing. I mean, really, honestly, no one would know if she stole my wallet, because there was like no employees left at that theater. It was down to very few people. She was the manager. I mean, seriously, she could have done anything. She could have found it, put it in her purse, put it in her pants, anything. I mean, seriously, no one would have known. She didn't ask for anything. And I don't want to say this because it's bad, but that hasn't been the first time that it's happened to me. Sorry, I'm getting caught up here because it's crazy. I mean, seriously, I know that sounds terrible that I've actually dropped my wallet at a movie theater multiple times, but those reclining chairs are bad when it comes to stuff that falls out of pockets and stuff. It makes it so simple, really. And I don't know, I was just... You should have faith in humanity. I mean, seriously. There's so many good people, and it's awesome when something like that happens. She didn't ask for anything, you know. She didn't... I feel like she really didn't even second guess it. Like, it's a no-brainer. This guy dropped his wallet or whatever. I'm gonna see if it's there. If it is, that's awesome. I'm gonna give it to him. And if it's not, then, you know, I don't know. Would she have let me in, even though I think doors close at midnight or whatever? I feel like she was the type of person that would have let me in the movie theater and actually let me look for it. But again, that just goes to show you, always have a positive outlook. Always, I mean, try to be as happy as possible. Try to see the good in people, and just be optimistic in life. But that brings me to the second story. Now, again, I haven't been sourcing much, so there's only so much video that I could do. I mean, I do have some plans for some videos at home, but I've just been in a down mood lately. Things didn't end up working with the girl I was dating, I guess. I mean, we're still friends, but, you know, that's why I've been down, but it's okay. You know, we'll move on. And I mean, she actually she broke it off with me, but you know, it is what it is. And I was down for a bit from that, and that's all right. I mean, I'm in the right direction now. It took some time for me to get back on track, but that's okay. And the second story, so sorry, let's get to it. But yeah, I'm out trying to find stuff. I'm out here hustling and grinding one day, and I did well at the first Goodwill I stopped at, and then I go and hit up this Salvation Army. Now this Salvation Army, man, it's going down the hill. I don't want to say that, and again, I don't want to be a negative person or anything like that, but they got new management, and the new management thinks it's a good idea to just start pricing things outrageous. And when I say outrageous, I mean outrageous. I mean, seriously, the amount of books that they used to have was 6 times less the books they have now, because the prices have gone ape shit. And I don't say that lightheartedly. Like, seriously, they just price books whatever they want. Well, anything in this store, actually. But books, since I do a lot of books, you know, I like to scan books and whatnot. But their books, they had books $12.95 and higher. They just randomly throw out prices on stuff now. It's insane. I mean, seriously, when I say stuff is overpriced there, they had a board game that was used $26. I can't make that up. Seriously, like $26. And it wasn't some board game that was worth, you know, some crazy money or anything. It was literally a board game that fetched 20 bucks shipped on eBay. I mean, seriously, what are they thinking? And these people, they were trying to justify it because so much of the money goes to good causes, unlike Goodwill. And I don't know, I was getting into a little heated discussion with them about that. I mean, if all the money's going to good causes and you're getting all this stuff for little to nothing, why not price it how you have been and getting the stuff out the door? I mean, you didn't get it for anything, so you don't need to price it crazy. And stuff would move there. I mean, people would buy cartfuls of stuff. Me myself, I would buy cartfuls, and I don't mind spending money with places, but you gotta leave some meat on the bone. You gotta leave some money to be made, because I'll tell you what, a lot of people that were going into that store were resellers, and some were obviously not full-time resellers, you know, maybe not even that serious about it, but if they think they could make some money, they would buy it. And I think a lot of those people, they're just gonna stop going to that store, and that's very unfortunate. And I think that they're gonna learn from that. I mean, you can only go so long with selling insane priced items when people aren't gonna be buying your stuff. So hopefully they'll learn shortly, and they'll go back to reasonable prices. I mean, seriously, Goodwill book prices around here just went up, and they're $1 for soft cover and $2 for hardcover. And I don't mind those prices too much. I mean, obviously I wish they were a little bit cheaper, but we always wish they were a little bit cheaper, right? But now back to the story here. I was kind of bummed out. I mean, seriously, there was nothing that I could find that I could make money off of. And now let me get this straight. I didn't look at clothing. I didn't look at glassware. I looked at the stuff that I like to sell and that I know I'm comfortable with selling and whatnot. But anyway, I mean, back in the day, or a couple months ago, I could go in that store and find awesome money. And that was just a fact. And I was just kind of, I was sad about what could happen to this store. But as I'm walking out, I literally checked the case. And I've done well in this store, in the case, plenty of times. So I'm like, you know what, whatever, I'll check it on the way out. Maybe I'll catch something worth a little money, right? So as soon as I go to the case, I find this Casio Pathfinder watch. Now check this out. This watch is worth $100+ and let's see if you can see the price tag here. Now, it might not focus, I'm not sure, but if it doesn't focus, okay, here we go, $10.97. So 11 bucks into 100. I love it. I wish I could always find that stuff, and around here I have not been finding that type of thing lately. But again, was I happy with that pickup? I was very happy, because yeah, I left the store with one thing, but I'd much rather pick up one item like this and make, you know, 100 bucks on, rather than picking up maybe 5 items for $1 and selling them for 20 bucks a pop. I mean, it's so much more work, and this is actually a really fun item. I mean, it's a really nice watch. It's a Casio watch. I have a Casio myself, an even higher end one. But that just goes to show you, even if you haven't found anything, the whole store, don't be negative. Think optimistically. You know, think like, I'm gonna find something, I'm gonna make some money. And yeah, there are gonna be times that you're not gonna find squat. You're not gonna find anything. But then again, I truly believe if you keep positive, if you have a positive mindset and you think you're gonna find something, look what happens. Even though the whole store was overpriced, super overpriced on all the stuff I was looking at, I walked out, and basically walked out with a $100 bill. So it does, but I'll just say it doesn't get much better than that. I mean, yeah, I could have found an item worth $1,000, but seriously, that just goes to show you, with that type of profit margin, and this thing is literally gonna ship for like $3. It's gonna ship first class. So those are the two stories. I hope you enjoyed them. I mean, these are real life experiences, and I thought they would be fun to share. I thought you guys might want to hear them. Well, that's going to conclude this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up button. That just shows me that you liked the video, that you would like to see more content from me, and maybe if you'd like to see some different videos like this one here. Thanks for watching.